back to Go Time. My name's Dylan, and this is my KE70 Corolla. The question that has been on many followers' lips for the last few videos has been, where is this blue car, and what happened to it, and what happened to you, and what's wrong with you, and why are you doing this again, and stop. But I won't. This thing is pretty much the love of my life. I've had it for like 6 years now. Unfortunately, it's reached a state of disrepair. It's been off the road for more than 3 years, can you believe it? It's actually been off the road for longer than it's been on the road. It did spend some time in car prison, a month to be precise, and it hasn't been on the road since then, unfortunately. And there's a few things that need to be done to get it back on the road, but for the moment it's just been sitting and it's been a dedicated drift car. But to give you the rundown on it, it's a base model KE70 CS POV spec 4K KE70 that's had a 16 valve small port from an AE92 swapped into it. This is a 1600cc dual overhead cam Toyota motor from the 80s. Came in a front wheel drive piece of crap, which made that car slow, but in this car it's very, very fast. I tell you, very fast, and nobody will tell me otherwise. This car runs on a Link ECU. It's a Link Atom, so it's their base model ECU, but this is just a naturally aspirated 4-cylinder, so it doesn't need much. I did that because it was just way easier at the time for me to swap to a standalone than to a standard ECU. And so yeah, it just works really well. It's got a pretty big oil cooler, eBay radiator, eBay pod filter. Actually, that's Aeroflow, that kind of is alright. Basic pod filter setup. It's got a custom wiring harness done by me. This engine has been rebuilt to some extent. It needs another rebuild, unfortunately, but for the time being it functions, and that's all I can really ask for at the moment. Interior wise, we've got this Nardi Classic on a NRG quick release. Just had the tacho dash swapped in, and it's got some AEM gauges put in there. It's got the OEM tacho dash, which I swapped in from my last car. It's got these AEM gauges. I've got a wideband on there from when I used to run carburetors, and I've just got a water temperature sensor there, water temperature gauge rather. It's got this A86 shift boot on it, cheapo radio, beam speed shop handbrake button. It's got a Recaro passenger seat, and it's got this beautiful, I love this seat, a Velo carbon Kevlar driver's seat in it, which I love. But yeah, pretty basic in the interior. One thing that I love is the CB radio, which goes here, or UHF radio. It's really awesome for drift days, but I need more of my friends to have them so it can be even better for drift days. If you have one of these in good condition, please sell it to me. I just broke another one, which sucks. I swapped in the boot and fuel popper from a XX model. That was not standard on this, so that took some effort, but here it is. And if we use that, we go around to the back and we see there's some metal missing. So part of getting this car back on the road, I started this section here, so I replaced all of this, but it's sat outside since then and I never actually painted it, so that needs some help. And then yeah, new section here, some boot floor action. I want to build a custom cover for my fuel pump here so I can get access to that more easily. I did already cut in there, but it actually doesn't give you access to the fuel pump. The spare wheel well, a little bit how you going. The rain gutters around the boot, little how you going, but we'll get there. Also, fuel filler flap also seen better days, so I'll have to replace that. Currently has a welded 4.3:1 ratio Borg-Warner diff in it, so very small factory diff in this car. I'm going to be swapping that to a drum brake T-Series Zenki diff from a T18, with a TRD two-way in it with 411s. 411s aren't my ideal ratio of final drive, but they will do for the time being. These wheels on the back belong to Matt. They're a 7.5 neg 5 and they fit freaking awesome, but I don't actually own those. These front wheels I do own. These are a 7.0. It also has these Vitelloni Californians, a requisite item for cars of this period, especially if you're into sort of Zakusha stuff, race car stuff, that sort of thing. I think they suit super well. I really want to get a set of these for my Sora. I think that'll look super sick. The sort of drift setup on this car is super basic. It's just 13-inch wheels with 175/60s on it, which loosens it up heaps. Slam it and then all the arms in the back, they get super stiff and they don't want to move, so you get heaps less traction. All around we got A86 suspension. It's BC coilovers, the DS series, so the digressive stuff. They're still quite overvalved and oversprung for a KE70, so I would recommend, if you're going to do that, go for the 5 and 4 kilo setups that they use. Otherwise, there's other options for these that have the correct damping and the correct sort of spring rates for them. But I do like these, they function fine. And then in the front, it's got 15mm extended lower control arms. They're actually a factory off-the-shelf unit from a XT130 Corolla. So they actually haven't been cut or welded or anything. Factory sway bars front and rear, you don't really need anything else in my opinion. It's got power steering knuckles from an A86 as well, and the JDM brakes, so the vented stuff. That's just the requisite items. But yeah, super basic setup. It's basically just like an A86, but a little lighter. It's got a small port in it, so a little more power. It makes 98 kilowatts at the wheel, so nothing crazy, 130 horsepower or so. But it gets down, it boogies, it's so much fun to drive. In reality, I do need to clean it up quite a bit. It's seen some shit. This motor does need to be rebuilt, but it will function for the time being. If you don't know anything about this car, it was actually burnt almost completely to the ground a few years ago. I'll see if I can put in some footage. But the whole engine bay caught fire. It was a terrible time. It used to run quad carb motorcycle carburetors on it. Something screwed up in the fueling there. Something ignited it. The whole car nearly burnt to the ground, and I rebuilt it from the ground up. I spent way too much time and way too much money on it, so I could never possibly sell this. I would never be able to justify it. But yeah, I got it back on the road and it's been better than ever. Since then it hasn't missed a beat at all, like never missed a beat. Turnkey drift car, just goes like stink. Steer the living piss out of it, and yeah, it's just so much fun. Sam from Night Ride always does that angle and I feel like it looks sick, but I don't know. Don't know if I quite pulled it off. Now, there's been a long time between videos, as I'm sure you know. We had about a 1.5 year break, and there's a lot of factors to that, but I would say that the number one is that I myself am a touring musician. If you want two hobbies that will take the most from you and give the least back, I would say try being a musician and try being a car guy. It's a hell of a way to live my life, but I'm out here doing it. And yeah, it's been a pretty crazy year for me, pretty crazy couple years for me. I've been working really hard on music. It's a band called Kitchen Boy. All of the music that you hear on these videos, all the music you've ever heard on these Go Time videos has been made by me. And for the most part, they're just demos, like a demo for any regular song. And they'll have, you know, lyrics and everything and me singing on them. And then I'll just take those off and sort of extend the verses and extend the choruses so they work as background music for Go Time. So yeah, if you like the music, thank you. If you don't, sorry, it's all I got and it's royalty free and I made it and I don't have to prove that I own it, so it's sick because most of it's not released anyway. In fact, none of it's released anyway. But yeah, I'm a touring musician. I have been all over Australia this year in particular. This weekend is the first weekend I've been home in 8 weeks. So it's been pretty crazy, but things are starting to wind back a bit for Kitchen Boy for the end of the year now. It's sort of festival season. We've just got a couple of festivals that we're playing. So we're playing New Year's Eve on the Hill and another one called Tidal Sounds in Coffs Harbour, and then Yours and Ours early next year. So a bit going on, but not like touring like crazy like we have been. But that's music. It's been demanding all of my time, and it's been really frustrating because I've been wanting to do car stuff. I've been wanting to make videos. And now I'm going full-time on automotive restoration. I have my own workshop where I'm doing customer cars through Happy Hour Garage, who is my boss and mentor and good friend, Tom Armstrong. I owe so much to him, so thank you, Tom, if you're watching. That's my own shop space there now, which I work on currently, that WB Kingswood, the orange one that you might have seen in the background. That's the current customer car I've got in there. And then I've got space to do stuff on my own cars in there as well, and film and everything. And holy hell, is it so good having a workshop space for the first time in my life. I cannot believe it. Like, it's changed everything for me. But yeah, still figuring out how this is all gonna work, but I love making videos and I love working on my own cars. So it's awesome. I'm just learning some metalworking skills. You'll see as I work on the Sora. Still learning, but getting there. But yeah, got my own shop, setting it up, getting comfortable, getting acquainted, making videos again, hopefully a video a week. Gonna get this thing back on the road. Also drifting halfway hangs, drifting the get down. Gonna be awesome. I can't wait to get back behind the wheel. It's been way too long. And yeah, that's life. Thanks for watching. Sorry there was no working on cars in this video. Coming up on this car, I'll be doing that diff. I'll be doing the rear main seal. I'll be doing that rust repair. And we'll see if I can get it street registered before halfway hangs. Otherwise, I'll just get it ready for halfway hangs, and then you'll see me drifting it. That's in February. Life's good, you know? So thank you for watching. I appreciate it endlessly. Thank you to anyone who supports the music. Thank you to anybody who supports Go Time. Love you a bit. See you later.